most probably a Canadian truck. This is what is called the Cabover. If you look at carefully, the driver, the truck has no nose. That is the old days, the good old days, when the tractors were light. The wheel is under the seat of the truck. In my truck, the wheel is in front of me, and I am sitting. Look at the wheel here. The wheel is in the front. I do have a light. This is a light day cab. This is a super cab. It has a nose, and the wheel, the steer is in the front. The driver is behind the wheel. The steer, the berth, the sleeping berth is between the steer and the drive. Here, the driver is very close to the steer. The advantage of this truck, it is light. It can go in a very narrow streets, but the most important thing for this truck is that it is 2,000 pounds less than this truck in weight. The 2,000 pounds will compensate for the freight. Imagine you are shipping 2,000 pounds from Canada to United States or to any place in America. 2,000 pounds is a lot of weight, a lot of goods, a lot of merchandise. It can save a lot of money on the long term. So one thing is that it is short, it is light, it is more navigable because you can steer it easily. Don't have enormous nose in front of you. The driver is sitting right on the top of the steer. This is the what you call it, the cab over. The cab is over the steer, and it has no nose. The engine is under the seat of the driver. The short span between the steer and the drive, people used to love it. People used to love the cab over. Only in America, this is shorter, lighter, 2,000 pounds lighter than this super cab. The super cab has a steering wheel, a nose. The steering wheel, the steer wheel is in the front, and the driver sits behind between the steer and the drive, and the sleeping berth is in the middle between the steer and the drive. Here, berth and the driver, all of them are very close to the steer, and the steer is under the driver. So this is light, very light truck, 2,000 pounds less than this truck. This truck can weigh up to the tractor itself 17,000 pounds. This tractor weighs 15,000 pounds. You can steer it in very narrow streets. For some reason, they fell out of fashion in America. You can say insurance for the driver. They save more fuel, they transport more goods. For some reason, you don't need them, or most American companies don't like them because they are not very safe. And these trucks have proven to be very efficient in the maintenance of the engine, accessibility. The heavy weight also is good on the snow, and the long span between the steer and the drive make it easy for you to put less steering power because the arm of force is longer. Because the steer have to have a pivot. The pivot is your drive wheel. Here the arm of force is huge, so you have very little struggle steering it, but you need a long curve to steer that truck. So in other way, this truck is easy to steer, but it takes a lot of space. This truck is hard to steer, but it takes a smaller curve to take it where you want it to go.